All right, good afternoon. It's 3:07 on my microwave p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Jacksonville, Florida. And I just got back from my meeting a while ago. It was okay. Good people. I think we're going to be all right. They gave me a short list of apartments to start looking through and making phone calls to see if we can move me out of here as soon as possible. But I'll probably be here for February until I can get out of here. As far as I know, that's the story. Now, I don't know what we're gonna do, how we're doing it, but that's what I'm supposed to do. I got a few days next week to do it. By next week, to have a short list to start sending cars to my apartment so I can meet once a week, basically, and get out of here. During February, we should be able to find an apartment, hopefully. Hopefully, get me ready to go for soon. Just want to say the apartment's going to have an inspection. They taped on my doors, I guess, this morning. I don't know when they did it. But I woke up, there's a paper taped to my door. There's going to be an inspection about 4 o'clock, 4 to 6 o'clock. Somebody's going to be knocking on my door to see if they can look for damages in the apartment for a seasonal inspection. And that's about it. I got the television off, so I'm just staring at the cell phone, a little low, so I'm not looking at the lens because it hurts my neck to be. The camera's down here where it should be up here on the stand that I got right now. I don't want to make any. I'm embarrassed because the meeting was me being a big mouth and not shutting up because of my, breaking down. It's physical reactions. But I have a stature to cooperate with this program once I know the program's cooperating with me. So we adjusted this relationship to meetings so we can work together as 3 grown men, younger and older than me, 2 of us, and then me in the middle, trying to figure out why I have to be downstairs begging for help all the time. So I just want to say, I do have a head injury, and I am flashing out and becoming weaker and changing. Strong as I feel, I'm still becoming more limited, disabled. I know it. I'm glowing in the dark because I can accept it, but right now it feels like I'm being choked. All my vein system and I seize up, and it's a heart problem due to the head injuries. And there's no such thing as changing it. It's gonna be that way. I'm gonna be in a death spiral until I'm dead when I get tired because I have internal medicine issues. And if I don't rest and eat and get thrown around with no fun, no friendships, no favorite, no flavors, no nothing. And I'm always reacting without this, in a disability or a disadvantage to my mobility and my ability to put capacity to understand and relate and rest and regulate myself. If I don't have human interaction and recognition of a lurking medical lifestyle for me, I'm doomed. I'm just going to go back to bed and be a little boy doing it because I don't have the strength to want to, shrink. I shrink, I seize up and fall over. But eventually I go back to bed. If I get my strength back and start eating again, I'll be all right. I hope. I'm still a younger guy. I hope I come back before everything, takes permanent turn on me. I'm sorry I did anything wrong to demonstrate verbal or personal conflict and anger, but that's the way it is with me, and that's me fighting to survive. I use a cane, and I'm wearing my wrist braces, and it's not it's not costume jewelry, because I know how I have to hold my intestines and my knees and my feet and my nausea and my blurring out and all the shit that comes with me. I realize nobody needs to know more about me anymore, but unfortunately, those are I'm going to want to talk to. That's all I can do is beg God that they understand, because I'm just spiraling out and trying to go back to bed with some dignity, you know. I haven't made a lot of money in a long time. I haven't worked. I haven't found relationships to be strengthening. I'm looking forward to the possibility of being dinged in the head and still having a potential to be a contribution, a favorable contribution sought after personal, like a father or something like that should be. Ain't there? Well, it makes me blur out. I gotta go to bed, sit down. I shut down. I can't be disassociating myself and isolating myself in a silence as much as it's going down. This afternoon, I would be much better off with a nice salad, nice food. I can't eat. There ain't no food. I gotta think about what's in the apartment. It's like I'm at some kind of a job site on a construction tent. I'm in a construction truck or something, construction trailer at a job site, staring at my property with no means. Now, how did I get here? I don't know. I gotta get my grocery card came in the mail today. I'm finally going to be able to purchase some groceries that I couldn't purchase all January on my grocery benefit for Medicare insurance. So I'll be going to the grocery store soon. But in the moment I'm in it right now, I'm talking to myself. I got a couple microwave meals I bought yesterday. I went out, I think I was out again this morning and bought my chocolate bar. I'm not complaining. You know, I'm having a good time. It's all right. I'm just expressing there's only so much I can change in the event I want to move and do one thing else. There's nothing. That's it. It's the time of day I had once a week. I might have a conversation through a text to get to the call to make somebody show up to talk to me about something that might help. While I'm supposed to be challenging myself to make all this relationship issue shit with new landlords and shit, looking for a new place, set my drums up somewhere else, do the same thing in the same empty room, which I'm hoping is going to change for the better. The last 2 times I've attempted to take an apartment residence in this community, both apartments have been unfavorable to be happening. They were not happy for me to be there and were shut down or something to the effect that I couldn't, they were unsafe for me to be there, let alone not give me my property during COVID like they did to me. They made me sleep on the floor in an unsafe apartment situation and told me to go homeless. That's still where I'm at. I'm beaten down. I'm going to get off the phone. I'm smoking pot. If you notice, I would have shut up and played a nice jazz drum solo, but under the circumstances, they may or may not be roving about the building, and the fact may be that I may be breaking the law here in the rules, not the law, but the rules. If they hear me moving around and doing something they told me not to do. And the fact is, the veterans support me drumming in my new apartment with doctor's paperwork to support me. We're going to get me my disability rating back. Okay? So I'll keep it to a facial gesture. Personally, I'm going to burp some more. I just had a beautiful cup of percolated coffee on top of my stove. And I'm going to have a wonderful time smoking medical marijuana in the wonderful state of 80-degree sunshine, state of Florida. I extend my hand to you, upstate New York. You. It's February 1st. Are you upstate American people? Are you Midwest American people? Are you getting snowed on in Canada right now, in England and everybody, Germany? Are you getting snow? I'm an idiot that got all the way around the world at least once and tailed himself to go to Florida before he died. No, it just happens to be that I ended up down here. And I want to admit to you, the dirty hobo clown that has the bobble hands. I got bobble hands. I'm having a good time in Florida, just standing here in my wet swim trunks with no underwear on, just a liner. Almost all year. And I have a really good time doing it. Because it's the right thing to do at 50. Go to Florida. Smoke some medical marijuana in Florida for the weekend. Florida's for lovers. Dare I say, love us? Florida's for crazy people who come from somewhere else and ended up here and can't go back home but still live here and living like this. Because we're like pirates at some point coming down to Florida. I love it. It's like my mother's watching me and I'm being very cute. Ma, I went to Florida. Where'd you go? I went to Florida. Why? I don't know. Because it's there. That's why. It's not going to snow again for me. Oh, if I don't drop, I'm not going to make it if I keep laughing. Don't make me laugh myself into an early grave and then blame it on the pot. Don't make me blame it on the pot. Don't make me come out of this bedroom and blame it on the pot again. Laughing myself to death. That's not going to happen. I can make you laugh yourself to death maybe, but I ain't going to go first.